Title of the video, you're absolutely right. Why my TikTok has no views. Okay, so on June 25th, I did a commentary video on the situation that happened between the mother and the son in Chicago. Immediately, I started off with hundreds of likes. Then that turned to thousands. And then by Tuesday, the video hit 1 million views. However, the momentum kept going for 2 more days on that particular video. But I noticed something very strange. Ever since then, TikTok stopped promoting my videos, meaning that I was on the For You page all the time. Everything just stopped. I did videos on a Tribe Called Quest, Leo Sayer, Color Me Bad, and Living Color, Damon Wayans. All of those videos blew up and got shared multiple times on multiple platforms. However, the one video that hits 1 million views, all of a sudden, my content is no longer good enough. And I started getting shadow banned. And I hit up TikTok to ask them, like, yo, my videos are, getting shadow banned and all that. And basically, they hit me back up, I think 2 days later. But I did this like recently, like last week. And they told me that, what is it that they told me? They were like, "Oh, if you need help in boost and getting more views, you should go through this and do this." Like, first of all, you guys have the power to promote my stuff if you want to. Like, I'm not paying you guys to promote this stuff. This here is a site where you could be a content creator and put out your best work, your music, whatever, right? Yet you guys are just pushing my stuff to the bottom. Like, I don't understand that. I have a friend of mine who gets like possibly hundreds of views or even thousands. And TikTok went and told her, like, yo, we can't pay you because you're not using the same phone number. Well, here's the thing, if her phone number changed and is different and she has a new phone number and she's trying to tell you guys that, why are you refusing to pay her? That just sounds stupid in itself. But one thing that I realized is that TikTok is very strategic about how they do things. Some people they're willing to pay, some people they're willing to pay, and some people they're willing to not pay. You know, oftentimes I could talk about a subject and it's nothing negative. All of a sudden, I would get a community guideline violation, and I've gotten community guidelines um, plenty of times. You know, and I say to myself, I didn't do anything weird. But if you go and you call something trash or garbage, they get mad, they get upset, and they're like, "Oh, you know, yeah, we're just gonna take this off because we don't want this here on our site." But yet you don't have any problems when people put other stuff like I've seen so much racist stuff on TikTok. It's not even funny. And all that stuff gets to stay up. All of these videos with these parents cracking their kids on the head with eggs, that's not funny. You know, some of those children are like, "Why are you doing this? Why are you cracking an egg on my head?" But you see this right here, this is the mentality. You know, it seems like the only way that you can go viral these days on that side is by doing some stupid stuff. Now, I did a video a while back about a gentleman who who does videos where he eats food like literally he acts like a caricature. And this is a black guy. You wouldn't believe the many people that got on me about this. Like, yo, he's just trying to make money. Like, yo, people told me stop trying to show up for white folks. I'm like, I'm not showing up for white folks. It's embarrassing. And then after that, someone threatened me. Like, I've had people threaten me through TikTok before, you know. But this was just like it was ridiculous. I'm like, yo, first of all, I don't know you from a hole in the ground, and you're defending this guy. Oh, I know him. He works out at the gym. I don't care if he worked out on this side of the moon. Like, why are you defending his actions? Like everybody's like, yo, just let people make money and do what they want. Okay, cool. But at some point the embarrassment's gonna come, and when you have to deal with it, just be ready, you know? But yeah, it's weird to me. Everybody else's content blows up. Meanwhile, I'm getting probably 100, 200, 300 views. Some views get 1,000, and there's barely like some videos. I'm sorry, some videos get 1,000 views, but there's barely any comments. And I'm just wondering, like, is this going to the right place? Is there anybody that's really looking at what it is that I'm doing? Because what I'm trying to do, and I hope that people understand this, I am trying to make this into a business, but it's hard to do that when there's a lack of support from people. Um, and it sucks. I'm not even gonna lie, it sucks. But 9 times out of 10, I just try to be myself, do what I need to do, handle business. Yet I got to deal with all of this foolishness. Like TikTok, why is it that my views are low now? Why don't you want to promote any of my videos? My videos were good enough when I was doing all of this commentary, but all of a sudden it's not big enough anymore. It just baffles me how some people get pushed to the front and others get pushed to the back. And it may sound like I'm complaining, but I'm really not. The one thing that I desire more than anything is to have content that's exciting and that's new. And that's why sometimes when I'm here on YouTube, I try to post some of my stuff from TikTok. Like, I'm not going to lie, like, it's not easy. And certain things are time consuming. You know what I mean? I go to work in the afternoon. Then after that, by the time I come home, I'm not doing no videos. The only time that I'll find to do videos is during the weekend when I have a day off and I'll carve out the time to do a video. But other than that, I don't really do videos like that. Oh, shout out to the one viewer that's watching right now. I really appreciate you. Put your name in the comment section. You know what I mean? If you get a chance, go to my TikTok channel, TikTok account, gmancool23. Also, I got a brand new album. It's called By Any Means. If you go to my YouTube channel right now, I have two other YouTube channels. The IMC is the one where you can go and you can find the album By Any Means. The other channel, Gabriel Daniels Productions, is where Gabriel Daniels Productions is where I have like video production of videos that I've done in the past. Just wanted to put that out there. But anyway, yeah, so it's kind of I try so much to put out content and I'm not doing it regularly, on my IG or my YouTube account, you know, because the thing that's crazy to me more than anything is the fact that I have one video. I did a video last year about the Notorious B.I.G. and Notorious B.1. Notorious B.1 was an artist out of Gulfport, Mississippi, who claims that he used the Juicy sample before Biggie, and it turned into this whole big thing on social media. Everybody was talking about it, so I decided to do a video about it. First, it blew up on TikTok. Then on YouTube, it got some traction. I went from 100 views to 200 to 500 to 900 to 1,000 to 2,000 to 6,000 to 7,000 to 9,000. Right now, I believe that the video, I want to say it's at 42,000 right now. It might actually be more. But the video itself, it's crazy because um it was like compare and contrast. I did not expect that many people to comment. That's one of the first YouTube videos that I've had on my account go viral. And just so you guys have a little bit of information about me, I started my YouTube channel in 2008. I didn't start posting things until 2009. And mostly the stuff that I was posting was video related. Now, around that time of 2009, people were really utilizing YouTube, and you had Pink Cup Boy, you had Sigus Nation, Fat Girl Swag. You had a lot of different content creators. Um, um, and they were just making videos like crazy. And I didn't understand the hype behind it. I was just like, oh, it's funny. It's okay. You also had Spoken Reasons. I didn't even know about him. Matter of fact, yeah, I think I probably watched some of his videos. And then you had a dude called Barrett TV. So all of these guys doing content creative videos before the whole content creator thing took off, because back then in those days it was tough, it was a struggle, but people were getting moderate views, you know what I mean, 1,000, 2,000. Some people were making like 30, 40,000 views, you know but it wasn't easy to capitalize off stuff back then. Then I remember Emmanuel Hudson came out. He had his channel. You guys know about the beef between Emmanuel Hudson and Spoken Reasons. If you want, go to my YouTube channel. I actually talk about that because Spoken Reasons brought it up again in a live. Um, and this was like months ago, months and months ago. But yeah, people like Miss Muffin Pranks and Mina Alexis, like these are individuals that like after I graduated college, I started watching them and I was like, wow, their content is creative, it's funny, it's something new. And I was always looking forward to checking things out, right? Like with Miss Muffin Pranks, um, she was doing social experiments every week in New York City. The last one that she did got her arrested and it got her on Eyewitness News. I actually had the opportunity to talk to her briefly on TikTok. I told her that I wanted to do an interview with her, and I still want to do that because she was one of the early content creators. I don't know if she was making money like that on YouTube, but I do know before Daniel Jean and Prince Z and all these other folks that came after her, she was in New York City heavily doing it like crazy, you know. But yeah, it's just times have changed, things are different. And then in 2013, you had Instagram and Vine. You know what I mean? Vine is gone now. You got Snapchat, and then IG just became the main place where people were putting out skits. You know, but I would say that the whole social media thing really started to become a reality. Like, yo, I can make money off of this around 2015, 2016. You know, and I was just like, man. Now you see all these channels. You got people that have 2 million subscribers. Like, I can't remember ever seeing anybody with 2 million subscribers when they first started. There was another person that I used to follow early in the days of YouTube, like um Tanya TKO. And back then, um, she used to do videos where she would just talk about certain topics and stuff like that, pre-recorded, and then that's it. And now, like 10 plus years later, she her format has changed slightly because now everything is more detailed. Now it's a business, now it's a company. Before it was just a regular YouTube channel where she would just speak about her thoughts, but now she's really, really deep into it. And I'm so proud of her. I'm like, I don't always agree with the stuff that she says, but you know, it's her right to say it. She does have a platform, she does have people that do listen. But yeah, social media, the early days, like I don't even know if there's anybody from 2005 that has had a successful account since then, and for the last 18 years has been able to maintain that. I don't know. But at the end of the day, social media things really took off. Now TikTok has been out for a minute, like as early as probably 2015, but people weren't on it like that. Now, TikTok started blowing up and getting more notoriety in 2020 during the pandemic. So you had a lot of people that were creating content like crazy, you know, and they were blowing up. Like when I first went on TikTok, I didn't know what to do. I did small little videos, but I didn't have a formula as to how things were supposed to go. I remember one of the first videos that I did that I feel like went viral, aside from the police protest for George Floyd in New York City, would have to be when I talked about Kevin Samuels, right? Because there are many people that have this misconception that, matter of fact, no, let's say what it is, right? A man will go and make a statement. If a woman doesn't like what the man says, she'll go and call him gay as an insult. I've never understood that, and I don't respect that. I've always found that to be a little bit funny. How can you go and call a man gay, like because of a statement that he made? That's stupid. But a lot of women do this, and I noticed specifically black women were doing it, and that bothered me. Like, why are you doing that? And that video went viral. Like, everybody was commenting. I don't know if I shut up the comment section or not. This was in 2021. Then I did another video months later where I was talking about the Deja Hogbook situation, and I ended up going viral there. and I ended up having to block her because um she said she was going to sue me, but she probably was going to sue everybody else. Like, you were a young girl that was groomed by a man. Like, this story took everybody by storm. But yeah, around that time I started going viral. So TikTok was promoting my stuff here and there, but 2022 is when things really started taking off. And once I did that video with the Notorious B.I.G. and Notorious B1, things were never the same since then. Like, literally, comment after comment, bookmark, bookmark. It was crazy. It was almost like pandemonium. And I got happy. I'm looking at YouTube. I'm like, yo, not only were my views going up on the channel, but I was also getting a lot of subscribers. So you gotta imagine, um, around, and I'm trying to think. I think around 2020, I probably had like 900, or I had 700, something like that, somewhere around there. But when I got to 107, I was happy. Now I'm at 1.70 thousand followers, and that feels great. I'm trying to do more because that video, people still comment on it day people still comment on it on a daily basis. Like, and if they don't comment on the video, they'll look at it. That's how popular it is. Then I did a video about a man that was a father to 7 children, and he didn't want to support them. That video went viral as well. Then the video about um that I did about Tasha K interviewing I think Sabrina Greenleaf. I don't know if I said it right. But yeah, so I've had a lot of videos that have gone viral on my TikTok account. And the only thing that I want to know from TikTok is why, after I made that video, why is it after my video went and hit 1 million views, you decided to shadow ban me? And here's the thing about it. When I do videos on TikTok, I don't have any specific formula, right? What I'll do is I will take a picture. I'll take a screenshot, snapshot, whatever it is. And from there, I will do commentary on it, get the information that I need to get, and then do commentary about it. And sometimes I'll swing and I'm able to hit it right out the ballpark. Other times I miss, So it's a flip flop situation. But after that particular video where I talked about the mother and son in Chicago, and let me just tell you what the video is about. All right, so basically there was a woman that was standing in line, and I guess she was getting food. This gentleman got belligerent with her, started punching her in the face, and then after that, her son came to her rescue and shot the guy, right? And this was all in self-defense. Within, I think, 2 3 days, the um the young man was released from prison. He and his mother. You know, the crazy thing about it is that when my video started going viral on Sunday morning, this is like late June, early Sunday morning. I remember because I had to go and play drums. I'm a drummer for a church, so I usually have to get up by a certain time. So it's like 8 something in the morning, and I'm waiting for the bus, and the views are just racking up. I'm like, what the world is this? So the views are racking up, and as soon as that happens, uh, like later on in the afternoon, I get a message, and it's the aunt of the young man, and she tells me like, "Yo, I got this petition and all this stuff," and I'm like, "Yo, my video was so viral that it reached a family member of theirs. On top of that, I had many people doing reactions to that video. So for the video to get to hundreds to thousands of views in a matter of hours, and then in the next 2 days to hit 1 million, that's quite impressive. It's really quite impressive. But the problem was this: TikTok, for some reason, um, they didn't want to promote me after that, and I never understood why. Like, I didn't do anything wrong, and all the views that I got were natural and organic. I never had to bait or lie to my audience in order to get views. I don't pay for views. The I used to get views two different ways. Either I would stand in front of my camera or my camera phone and I would speak, or I would get a still image, do voice recording, and do the videos that way. And that's naturally how my videos would be. Very simple, very basic, nothing too crazy. There were many times when people got mad, like, yo, we want to hear the audio. Like, first of all, I'm speaking over the audio. I'm doing a commentary. If you want to hear the audio, you can go and search for that video online. But this is a commentary. I dropped the ball. And I say that because it discouraged me from making content. Now, I make videos here and there, and some of the videos get 600 to 1,000 views, but that's it. The comments that I used to have like probably 600. I might get 100 or 200. And the reason why I say that is because like the content was that good. People enjoyed it. There were some people that were mad and upset and be like, yo, you need to go back and re-record the audio again. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. But there were some people that actually enjoyed what I was doing. And then there were others that just didn't support and they couldn't understand, you know, and it was weird because it's like, yo, why is it now you want to diminish my views? Like you guys have been pushing my videos to the forefront. Everything has been organic. I don't pay for no views. I speak on a microphone and I talk. That's it. I give the people what they want. Like one of my biggest videos that went viral, and I'm the only one with this video on TikTok. All right, so a lot of you are familiar with the last episode of Full House, and I got this from a channel on YouTube. I won't tell you the guy's name. I won't tell you guys the name of the channel, but basically, um, there is a big portion missing from the hour special, right? There's a scene where the whole family is in the waiting room waiting on the prognosis of Michelle. And Joey goes to get coffee. He gets robbed from the change machine. And Jesse is anxious. And um Danny, he's just going back and forth. He doesn't know what to do, you know. So I shared that clip on TikTok. The amount of comments, likes, and views that I got were crazy. And the amount of people that were sharing it, like, you got to understand, at the time that I shared this, a lot of people have not seen that portion of the last episode since it aired in 1995. So literally, like the scenes that are missing from that hour-long episode are never played in syndication because it's ripped up into two parts. So normally when the hospital episode starts part two, it just shows Danny, Jesse, and Joey walking into the room where Michelle is. So when I had that clip on YouTube, everybody was commenting and I was conversing with everybody. It was like, yo, now I remember this. Like, yeah, but it only aired once during the series finale. It never aired in syndication. And I'm looking at the Full House DVD right now in my crib. I've had it since 2017. Like when that episode, when you look at that episode in syndication or on DVD, it does not air as an hour special. It's broken up into two parts and it's edited, you know. But like I said, even videos where I don't talk and I'm just sharing some content, it goes viral. Another video that I did that went viral was when Michael Jackson did a performance of Rock With You with his brothers. And that joint went viral on TikTok. Like I have some good videos that have good content. I just want to know why TikTok has decided, yo, you know what? We're not going to promote his stuff no more. What is it? I have to do something crazy and outlandish for you guys to even check out my stuff and be like, yo, this guy has something good. But that happens to a lot of content creators. It's not just me. You know, I told you guys about my friend at the beginning of this live who is not really being paid for what she does. And she just like me, she's natural when it comes to the microphone. But um a lot of people are not given the respect that they deserve. Like my content is bringing in people, good people, bad people, positive comments, negative comments. But for you to not even boost my stuff anymore, it just says to me, like, man, like, are these dudes serious? Like, we're literally the reason why you guys have a booming platform. If it wasn't for the content creators that are on TikTok or people making accounts every day, there would be nothing. Now, I remember there was a particular time where I got banned and I made a backup account. And if you guys want it, I will put it in the comment section later on at the end of this video. But yeah, so I made a separate account because I kept on getting community guidelines. So every once in a while I might post something there. But yeah, we as content creators, we work hard to bring this stuff to people. And there are people that actually admire what we put out, you know? And I'm trying to be the type of content creator where I can literally, at least make some money on the side, or if not make money from TikTok, promote my music. And I'm going to say this again, brand new album out, just came out in August. By any means, all tracks produced by me. If you go to my YouTube, G-Man Cool 23 right now, and you go to the section where there are featured channels, you will find IMC 9233 and Gabriel Daniels Productions. So you can go and check out two of those channels. The first channel will be where all of my music is. The second channel is where I do the bulk of my video production. All right. And I also make instrumentals as well. But yeah, so it's discouraging sometimes being on TikTok because it's like I do so much, I put out so much, and nobody appreciates it. Well, I mean, there are some that do, but then there are others that are like, yo, why did you post this? Because I can. Because I can. It took me approximately 2 years to get into the swing of things. Now I know exactly how TikTok works. I know exactly what needs to be done, you know? But here's the other thing, right? When people tell you, oh, you could take a class to learn how to gain followers and viewers and all that stuff, all of that stuff, all of those videos that you see is nothing but they're lies. Like if I went viral on Facebook, I could do it again. Or if I went viral on Instagram or YouTube, I could do it again. Like speaking of Instagram, every once in a while I go viral. And I don't go viral often, but every once in a while I do. And when I do, it's like, man, like I'm hitting everything. It's like, wow. And it's not even me making regular videos. Sometimes I just do a stitch and people share it. And it's like, yo, in the next 2, 3 days, it's like it's got 1,000 views and likes and comments, and people are putting the videos in their stories and they're sharing it. You know, IG is one of like when it comes to IG, I'm weak in that area and as far as content creating. So I have to learn how to make original content for that. Facebook, I try to do original content, but it's hard. It's hard, But yeah, mostly I just try to do stuff to make people think, laugh, cry, you know what I mean? But mostly I want to do things that are fun or facts that you may not have known. But anyway, yeah. So if you guys like this video, I need you to do three things for me. Subscribe to my channel, leave the name of your YouTube channels, and I will subscribe to you. Um, share this video with your family and friends. Oh, and one more thing. I want you to go to the featured channels, go to IMC 9233 and go stream by any means. All right. And also share that with your family and friends as well. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. It's been a pleasure. And as always, keep your head up. You can also see me on TikTok as well. Gman Cool 23, GMANK0023. All right. And I also have another TikTok account, Gabriel Daniels 549. I believe that's it. If it's not, I will let you guys know. All right. Anyway, take care. Thank you. Have a great night.